What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another review. So today we're going to try something new. We're actually going to review some food. Since we're not getting much traction with our toy reviews, we're just going to try a new section in reviewing and do food reviews. So here we have this Roy's pizza. It's actually from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. So let's open her up. See if she was worth the money. And of course, I'm kidding. This is Keno with the scooter, the NECA Comic-Con exclusive for San Diego Comic-Con 2023. And it does come in this beautiful pizza box, which is reminiscent of the movie. So that's really cool. And it brings a t-shirt, size large, Roy's Greenwich Village, fast delivery. And it brings this magnet here. Refrigerator magnet. There's no number on it. It'd been cool to have a fake phone number on it, like a 555 number. And then we got this little keychain. Pretty cool. And then it brings a little headshot for the actor, Keno. I forgot his real name. And then, of course, it brings the box with the figure in it. So let's take this guy out the box and let's get a better look at him. And real quick, let's just take a look at the box as it rotates around here on the platform. It's the typical box we've been getting with these movie figures from The Secret of the Ooze. Nothing really special here. A couple of pictures of the action figure in different poses. So without any further ado, let's take them out of the packaging and take a look. All right, so here we have them out of the box onto the rotating platform. And first impressions are pretty good. I think they got the likeness down. It does resemble Keno. And of course, that's what he's wearing in his pizza delivery scenes. He's got like that leathery suit and then the white. I felt like the jeans might have been darker, but I haven't seen the movie in a long time, so that might be accurate. Yeah, so far so good. I'm excited to have gotten this figure. I did want one. As soon as they started doing The Secret of the Ooze, I was like, oh man, we need a Keno. And then we got him. So I'm glad they included the scooter too. I didn't think we were going to get a scooter, so that's fine. Even though it's a bit pricey at $100, it might be overpriced in my opinion. So we'll see if it was worth the money. So yeah, let's check out the accessories and do some size comparisons and we'll get some final thoughts on them. All right, so for accessories, he does bring these extra sets of hands, like fisted hands, and then some for riding the motorcycle, and then for holding the pizza. But do be careful because they're very sensitive. I already broke one of them. And then these are the extra head sculpts, which at first glance, they look very similar. They both have the open mouth, but I guess the difference is one seems like a little bit more cheerful and the other one is slightly more intense. But I wish there was more variety there. And then, of course, maybe the star of the show, it's the scooter here, which looks awesome. It has a lot of weathering throughout and pretty much resembles what I remember the scooter looking like in the movie. I mean, I really have to like bring it up and side by side it to tell you, but this is pretty much my mind's eye of what it was. So pretty good. It includes this, my cat just got here. So it includes this box in the back so that you can add the pizza, which it also has the leather bag, which you slide the pizza box into, which has pretty nice detail. It has like some brown dry brushing out throughout. Looks nice. And then it does include the pizza box inside, which is the same pizza box, I believe, that the Ninja Turtles come with, the Secret of the Ooze version. But there's no pizza inside. It does have like the remnants of some stains of a pizza, though. So I guess Keno ate the pizza before he delivered it. I don't know. But yeah, it fits right in the bag. And like I said, the bag looks pretty good. It's got some brown dry brushing. It's got like a receipt on it. And overall, nice texture and sculpt. So very, very nicely done. Says it's hot. Careful, don't burn yourself. Of course, you want to have some hot pies delivered. So it keeps your pizza warm. And yeah, just the scooter overall is really nicely done. Nice, just like dirt all throughout it, and then like the headlights have yellow. It looks like it's definitely been used and being used to deliver pizzas or whatever. So I think they did a good job on that. All right, so let's just take a closer look at Keno now, as I think the sculpt is done nicely. Nice paint job throughout as well. It looks like leather on the arms, and you can see like dirt or just like grime throughout his jacket there. On the back as well, it says Roy's Pizza. It's painted nicely. The pants also have some texture. I don't know if you can see it, but it does have a bit of texture, kind of like denim. But yeah, very well done overall. I just wish it could articulate as good as it looked. All right, so let's go over the articulation. So first of all, he can look up, not too much because his hair is hitting the back of his shoulder. Can look down okay. He has a slight swivel or like tilt to the head, not too much. Can do full 360. Let's see, the arms can go up about this far, get a T-pose going. Got a full 360. There's a swivel here at the elbow, and we've got an okay bend at the elbow as well. And we've got a swivel and a hinge at the wrist, which I'm not going to be using the swivel here or the hinge at the wrist because I already broke one of the hands. So I'm going to be careful with that. It feels like there's some like crunch in the torso here. Not too much though, because this is like a solid piece of plastic that it's not very rigid. It's kind of just in the way. There's a swivel at the waist as well. Now he can kick up only about that much because this does get in the way. If I get that, you can get it to go up a little more if you can fold this out the way, but not too much. And then we've got a swivel here at the knee, and then a bend that's not very, it's just like a single bend. And then we've got swivel at the ankle, hinge. So overall, the articulation's okay. It's not great. You know, NECA is more towards the aesthetic than the articulation. But he is a martial artist, and, you know, you want him to be able to pull off some poses. So we'll see in the pictures if we can get him to hold a couple of fighting poses even, or stand on the scooter. So we'll see. All right, so here we have him on the scooter. This is as best as I can get him to look on the scooter. He's not super flexible or posable, so you can't kind of get him to sit in the middle. Then his arms really wouldn't reach the handlebars anyway. So I don't know. It's kind of hard to get him to look great on it, but I think I've kind of managed a bit. Probably they'll look better standing next to it or standing up with like 1 foot on it. I don't know, but this looks decent in my opinion. And then quickly for some size comparisons, here he is next to his buddy Raph, which I think that's pretty good. He's slightly taller than him, I think. So that works out fine. And then here he is next to some foot soldiers, which they're bigger than he is. I think that's about right as well. So overall, they look great together, and I think they did a good job with the scaling. All right, so final thoughts on this figure. I think it's actually a pretty good figure. It's a little bit underwhelming in terms of articulation, but I think they got the likeness down, and then it has a nice paint job throughout. And of course, I just wanted a Keno to have in the Secret of the Ooze collection, you know, because you got to have Keno. He's one of the first dudes that popped to my mind, and I was like, oh, I hope they make him. And they definitely did. Now, I'm hoping that we can get a Vanilla Ice as well, and that'll be the icing on the cake. But yeah, this figure's really good. The scooter's probably the best part of it. I'm glad that they included that. And he doesn't ride it perfectly like I said, but it still looks very nicely. Also, it sucks that the hand broke. I mean, it's probably my fault. I should have warmed it up first, but you shouldn't have to worry about that kind of thing either. So at $100, was he worth it? I would say it's worth it, I guess, if you're into collecting them all like I am. But if not, then maybe you can pass on them. Maybe wait for the one where he's in the foot soldier attire without the scooter. I'm sure that'll be cheaper. But I still do love this figure a lot, and I recommend him for all you TMNT fans. So yeah, he gets passing scores. That'll be it for this review. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want. Take care, and peace.